TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Yeah, Dusty Rhodes gave me my first job. And Dusty, I learned a lot with Dusty, and he made it possible that I learned a lot because they used to have production meetings early in the morning before TV. And Dusty, I would go down in the basement of the TV station, and that's where they had like hot tea and all kinds of stuff. And I would go get like about 8 cups of this hot soup or hot tea, and would bring it up to the production office for the guys in the meeting, for Dusty, Jim Crockett, and JJ, and all those guys, to have the drink. Well, Dusty would make me stay in there, and just for no reason. I don't know why. He just would stay in here with a titty long. And so I would stand there, and I'm scared to death. I don't know what they're talking about, but I kept listening, and Dusty would have me stay in there all the time. All the time he would make me stay in there, but now I understand how great that was, because I learned. And then when I started out on my own, some of the stuff that I learned, it came back to me like, okay, I know now, I got this, right. So Dusty was great, man. He gave me my first job, and I always enjoyed talking to him, man. We're the best of friends, but that's how it goes. Yeah. Well, they both, I tell you what, yeah, a lot of great memories there, man, because I learned so much from them, and they weren't afraid to share their knowledge with me. And I had got so tight with them and had learned so much till they started coming to me, asking me, "Oh, what do you think, Teddy? What do you think we ought to do here?" I never forget, Chris Benoit, God rest his soul. I remember one night that me and him and Kevin were riding. And they were going over something. They were trying to get something together. And then I was basically driving. Right. And, I'm just listening to them. And all of a sudden they asked me, said, "Well, what do you think? How you think we ought to do this?" So I just started talking. I just told, because I had seen a lot, and I learned a lot. And I just kind of threw my little 2 cents in there. And whatever I told them, they liked it. And they used it on TV. So, I mean... There were no two better guys than those two. I tell you, I learned. Early on. I worked at the Eddie Grant Sports Arena one night. I remember doing that there, and I remember working somewhere in Orlando. But I started doing that, and then I think we went from that to New Orleans, where we really did the change. Yeah.
You worked for the Crockett Cup tournaments, the tag team tournaments. You were part of that.
Baltimore, Maryland, there with Magnum TA. I remember walking him down to the ring when they introduced him. That was the Jim Crockett Memorial Cup. Yes.
What are your memories of Magnum after his car accident? I mean, he was going to be the next world champion for Crockett if he didn't get into that car accident. What was he like as a person?
Well, as far as I know, he was all right. Magnum was the person that I associated with or talked to, because, I'm just a referee, right. I'm a little guy. They ain't got time for me. But he's always treated me nice. And, like I said, I think the less you have to say to people, the better it is.
TitleMatchNetwork.com.